How are you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to another vlog of Simply Kami. I'm elated to welcome you again. Today, I'd like to tackle a very serious issue that affects our society and unfortunately is spoken about in hushed voices. This vlog forms part 2 of my birthday celebrations, where my friend Shiko surprised me and I invited her over to come home with us, and we had a sitting discussing various issues and then eventually dug in deep into the world of mental illness and disorders. Shiko lives with bipolar type 2, and she will tell us more about that in a few minutes. Meanwhile, if you're wondering what these pictures are about, these are pictures for a campaign Shiko and I ran in 2020 dubbed Unshedding Mental Illness. I hope you enjoy this vlog, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave a comment, leave a like, tell a friend, and yeah, let's keep the conversations going. I will show you, before we chat with Shiko, two sides of her. Welcome.
It is that time again. It is so crazy when you're so keen and you can tell. When things are good and you can tell. When things are going south. I thought this gloomy weather, I thought, wow, nimetoboa. Seems not. Seems not. You know, it's usually very hard to explain exactly how I feel or what's happening in this beautiful head of mine. But I can tell when things are okay, and I can tell when I'm going down. And it is one of those moments. I think I've been on autopilot. Sorry about that. I have been acting on functioning depression, and I think it's finally catching up with me. Still on my medication, still doing my mental health routine, checkups and everything, trying to keep yeah. Oh, if you're out there and you're dealing with such emotions, you're not alone. You keep going. I think the battle between yourself and your mind is the toughest. But you ain't alone. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. At least I plan to. open too. This is for people who are struggling right now, people living with mental disorders or illnesses. You're not alone. It is not easy. They might not get to understand you. You know, you're just sick. It is not visible, but it is there. Your brain is refusing. The brain is not braining, you know. So sleep it out, sit it out, chill it out. Take your dawas if you're on medication, do your therapies. And just, at that point, there's nothing much you can do. You have to wait. Hard, but yeah.
Does it have a partner?
No.
That's the end.
No. That's the end.
That's the end.
Yeah.
But, basically why I brought you to my set today, I wanted to make an introduction.
You ambushed me.
I ambushed
coming
you.
for your birthday.
I ambushed you. We've been planning to have a catch up on my bench for a very long time. But
Yeah.
this will just be an introduction to what I'd like to prepare you for. So you said I ambushed you.
Yes.
So I want to prepare you for our next setting.
Yes.
And I want you to make an introduction to a very sensitive yet very diverse
Necessary.
and very necessary topic.
Yeah.
That is mental health.
Yeah.
Truth is,
Yeah.
this is from a layman's point of view. We focus more on the physical health, which is very important as well. But I feel like not enough emphasis is made on the mental well-being of a person, and I think that is because I could be seated here looking all lovely and bubbly, but inside perhaps I'm dying slowly. You know. So there's a background which I would like you to bring our audience to as to why this is a very what is the word? Very personal subject. Yes. Okay. So you go.
Yes. So I am a person living with bipolar, bipolar type 2 disorder.
What is bipolar?
Bipolar is a mood disorder.
Mood disorder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bi means two, and polar means ends.
Yes.
So two ends.
Two ends.
Low and highs.
Moods.
Yes. Moods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you're saying what I'm understanding as a layman is that it is hard. It becomes difficult to create a straight line for your moods. Yes.
Yes.
Something we think is as natural as I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm excited, for you it does not come so naturally.
No.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah. And now the only difference between me and you, it's maybe when you're sad, sometimes no, not sometimes. Most definitely you can tell why you're sad. And when you're happy, you can actually also tell why you're happy. The difference with my brain, sometimes it will just switch and I'm low, and I can't tell why I'm sad. I'm just sad.
Oh, alright. Pause. Come here. Maybe keep it from that. And then you can say how long, how the time. It's okay, that we can cut.
Yeah. The only difference between me and you, or someone who doesn't have bipolar, is when you're high, you can tell why you're elated, and when you're sad, you have a reason as to why you're sad. You can tell. Now, for me, I'll be sad and I don't know why I'm sad. There are triggers, of course. Sometimes I'll tell this is why I'm feeling this, but 80% when I'm sad, I can't. My mind just can't process happiness, and sometimes I'm just happy for no reason, and now that is up, not the normal
Up
happy.
is maniac.
Yeah, that is mania or hypomania.
There's hypo and hyper.
Yeah.
So hypo is...
Hyper is up. Hypo is up, but not...
Oh, hyper and hypo are both up.
Yeah.
So another question I want to ask in regard to what you said, I've always thought, imagine until today, I've always thought that there has to be a trigger.
There are triggers, but not always. Yeah.
So are you telling me, like now today, the way we are having a fun time here, we could go to bed, and then when you wake up in the morning, you wake up feeling sad and you have no idea why?
Yes. Wow. Happens all the time. That is why the medication part comes in, and also self-awareness. Yeah, when you, I remember when I got my diagnosis, I didn't know exactly what was this. I had been experiencing that, but I didn't have a name for it. So I thought it was normal, because we always say people are having a bad, everyone is having a bad day. And go, just a bad day. No, it's 2 days. It's 3 days. It's a week. It's
and
2
it's
weeks.
Becoming graver and graver and graver.
Yes. Yes. But you cannot, like, definitely not get diagnosed because you are sad for a day or two.
There has to be a pattern and a cycle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, pause again. Papa, unapigia hiyo kelele alafu. So how long has it been?
8 years.
8 years. Wow.
Yeah. 8 years. Yeah.
So let me ask you, 8 years of you getting a diagnosis.
Yes.
How was your childhood? And before then, did you still struggle with those ups and downs?
Yes.
And then it became a little bit more graver at some point?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I think I had a normal childhood. And at this point I can mention, I learned you can have a mental disorder. You could live with bipolar till you die in your 70s or 80s without ever knowing. Yeah. If in your life you don't get those big triggers. But one to you, if you have bipolar somewhere lying, then you get these big triggers.
And like changing occurrences.
Yes. And mostly is loss. Could be loss of job, could be loss of a person, just loss. Yeah, that is one of the biggest triggers. Yes.
So how was your childhood? I'm still curious because I didn't know you then. I wish I did so that I can, you know, for the last, I think I've known you for about 6 years.
Yes.
At least hapo, at least there I think you can actually agree with me that I've learned how to handle different phases that you're in. Yes. Because sometimes when I reach out to you, I'm able to gauge the mood. Sometimes I know when you want to talk or to be talked to. Sometimes you read my messages. Na unaziblowing. Na unaenda. So I've also learned to understand that kitambo I used to be like, what kind of a friend
now what is this?
So now I understand that it's okay to give you space, but sometimes also as a caregiver, if I would call myself a caregiver,
you have been one.
You see, let me tell you now from this other side where it is usually a struggle to strike the balance.
Yes, please.
I want to give you the space, but again too much space could be disastrous. It could lead us somewhere very, you know. So I think that is my struggle, knowing how much space to give,
when not to push too much, and when to
go. So I think I've asked so many questions in one go. But now I've realized I also ambushed you, and I also wanted to create a word. What's a curiosity in our audience?
Yes, they should look forward because we're gonna sit down and talk about it.
In detail. I know mental illness is talked about in hushed voices, and especially for a long time in Africa, people used to believe that when you have mental issues, it is witchcraft, right?
Yes. Sadly, even today.
Even today, in some corners.
Yes.
And that is why you started being vocal, talk about your journey to encourage other people to come out of the
closet.
And closet. So anyway, basically today I just wanted to introduce you guys to my friend Lizzie Wanjiku Gasheru, an amazing person. And I also wanted to just touch on the topic that is mental illness.
Yes.
And I also wanted her to get a little bit at ease by talking about something she loves, that is Nanyuki Town and her love for travel.
Yes.
So
and your presents.
And my presents, absolutely. Look at my flowers.
There's more.
And I don't even know what is in my bag here. I'll unpack tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I think we will sit down again and have a broader discussion.
Yes.
Meanwhile, because I will post this before I post the other one, if you have any questions or concerns or an improvement or additional information, if you're an expert, if you're a victim, if you are a stakeholder in the industry, if you're a policy maker, we welcome you guys so that we can have this discussion. And see you then. Shika, could you say something?
I am so humbled to be seated at the bench. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes, it is amazing. You're going places and we are here to see it all. Have those amazing, authentic, intimate discussions. Yes, go for it.
All right.
Yes.
So guys, you see it's possible to live with a mental illness or disorder and look as fabulous as this girl.
Yes.
This babe. Actually, you're seeing her now after she's removed her accessories. And shoes and She truly does look amazing. And I'm proud of her.
Thank you.
And I just want to retaliate it here that I'm proud of you and that I love you.
I love you too.
Your mental illness struggles notwithstanding, they do not define you.
Yes.
And I'm here for the long run, in good and bad days. And thank you for making my day special. It was the highlight of my day, truly, because I had not the wildest imagination that I would see you today. And you brought me lovely gifts. From
because
Simply
I love
Kami.
you. Happy birthday
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Thank you.
From
Simply Kami. Until next time, see you. Don't forget to hit that subscription box. Hit a go box. That one. All right. Ciao. Bye.
Bye-bye.